What's going on, everybody? UnrealEnt Network here today, back at it once again with three-man broadcast, everybody. My friend Brandon, and here today, everybody, we're going to discuss our thoughts on Super Saiyan 5 in terms of being an uncanon form, I guess you could say, in terms of, the overall pizzazz that Super Saiyan 5 creates. Now, after GT, everybody always wondered, hey, wouldn't it be cool to have, another form beyond 4? And I think 4 wasn't the worst form. I just felt like the overall execution of Super Saiyan 4 was not utilized to its fullest potential like Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3, like in the actual Akira Toriyama version of Dragon Ball Z. Now, Super Saiyan 5 obviously does not exist, it is a fan-made concept, but it has grown to exponential proportions in terms of people liking it, doing their own fan designs and whatnot. So I want to know, like, your thoughts. Like, do you agree with there being a fifth and final level, like having the fifth power being Super Saiyan 5, or do you think they should have just ended it off like with 4 or whatnot? Because a lot of people just say like these forms make no sense in a way because it's just different hair, more muscles, less muscles, whatever. But like, what are your thoughts on Super Saiyan 5? Because I think it's a great idea, although I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 characters that should have the form. But like, what are your thoughts on like the whole concept of Super Saiyan 5?
What's going on, guys? Well, honestly, I feel that when they had Super Saiyan 4 in the GT series, in a way, like they made a lot more people weaker. Just I don't know if it was because they were able to turn Super Saiyan 4 that they needed to show like a big difference in power level. But the concept of having Super Saiyan 5, I think it's a cool concept. I mean, I feel like you can never have too many super. Well, you can at some point. You got to draw the line somewhere. But I think Super Saiyan 5 should be like the max level that anybody could go because anything other than Super Saiyan 5, I just couldn't imagine what that looked like. But
Exactly.
I
And the
mean,
fact that Super Saiyan 5, he has like he doesn't have gigantic muscles, but he looks fit. He has white hair, I mean, a lot of people say that in real life white hair stands for wisdom. So that's pretty cool, but like I don't know, like I agree with you when you say like Super Saiyan 4 seemed a little weak in the show because maybe the villains were a little OP'd. Maybe the fact that Akira Toriyama never meant Super Saiyan 4 to be that strong, but Super Saiyan 5, it was first introduced, like we mentioned in the previous episode, for those of you out there who haven't watched it, with Zykor. Zykor was the firstborn Super Saiyan 5, naturally, being that he's half God, half Saiyan. And the first person to challenge him on that level, was Goku. And Goku, in the actual fan-made series, was the first one to have, discovered Super Saiyan 5 when he was training with Pikkon. Pikkon couldn't believe what he saw because once he saw Goku turn Super Saiyan 5, although in the actual comic and in the actual series, in the manga, we never saw it, but we saw Pikkon's expression. And he was like, wow, I can't believe there's a fifth power. And I think it looks pretty cool, like having white fur, white hair, although they probably have different abilities and whatnot. But like, do you think Super Saiyan 5 should have been a canon thing? Like, they should have actually went on ahead and made it real? Or do you think, like, they should just, like, kept it the way it was and have the fans just, create it with their imagination?
I most definitely think they should have added it into Dragon Ball Z because that was like it's to me Super Saiyan is one of their creative ideas, and like I said before, a lot of people in the show cannot turn Super Saiyan. So showing that someone has ascended to a higher level than someone else shows a great difference in power level, and it shows the distinctive characters of each person who's actually been training more, who's actually had the most progress, and it just shows like a difference in character to me. So
All right,
yes, I
so
do think
so
that they should actually add that.
so who like if you had to pick, right? People that would be able to, do the transformation and people that wouldn't be able to. Like who would be the people that you would pick to have it and who would you pick, for them not to have it?
I feel like Goku, of course, should be able to go Super Saiyan 5. I feel like Vegeta should at least be able to go Super Saiyan 4. I feel like Gohan should be able to go Super Saiyan 4. I mean, really, a Super Saiyan 5, I feel like should only be for Goku because he's the only one that seems to be able to handle stuff like that. Because didn't they say like the higher someone goes in Super Saiyan level, like sometimes they can't control themselves
No,
once they
like
get to a higher.
they can't control themselves, and it takes a lot of life energy away, and it also puts a lot of strain on their body. Like when Goku first went Super Saiyan 3 against Majin Buu, that wasn't his first time. His first time was in Otherworld when he first discovered it. He even admitted to that. But that was his second time doing it in the real world, which was very, very difficult for him to do because being that it was his first time doing it in a mortal world, and the second time doing it, fully, he put a lot of strain on his body. So I think for Goku to do it, I think at first he would probably have a little bit of trouble with it, but he would get used to it. But like, do you think Vegeta should have it? Because I think Vegeta should go Super Saiyan 4, like you said, naturally. But what about Super Saiyan 5? Like, what do you think?
And I feel like, I mean, maybe if they fuse, of course, they should be able to go Super Saiyan 5 at that point. But Vegeta, as a single character, I think he should at least be able to go Super Saiyan 4 on his own without having to have any type
So
of
no
help from
Super
anybody.
Saiyan 5 for Vegeta. Wow.
I mean, it just seems like, I don't know, I feel like that'd be
What,
overpowered in a way.
overkill?
I'm not saying, I mean, if they were gonna give it to him, I wouldn't care if they gave it to him or not. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I feel like Super Saiyan 4 would be enough. But,
I
I
mean,
mean, you never know.
yeah, but all right. So who do you think should never go Super Saiyan 5? Like characters that you think that like, either don't deserve it or they wouldn't fit the criteria of like making the form look legit. Because
uh,
I think Goten should
Trunks.
not be able to do that. I think Trunks should not be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
mean,
so
they
sure
could at
about
least go Super
Gohan though.
Saiyan 3. They could at least go Super Saiyan 3. Gohan, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 would be good enough. To Super 3 or 4. I mean, honestly, 3 would be able to be a good match for him because Super Saiyan 2 looked cool on him, so maybe Super Saiyan 3 will look just as cool. I don't know. But Super Saiyan 4, that's a lot. That's a lot of training. But yeah, Gohan's been like in and out of training. He's been dealing with girls, dealing with school. So I don't see that he would. I don't think he should because of how all the other stuff he's been busy with. He hasn't really been training as much to be able to become a Super Saiyan 4. So
Well, then again, if you have your dad and your dad's friend Vegeta, who are like supreme characters, I mean, why would you even want to bother? I mean, but at the same time, you never really know like what kind of an opponent might come about. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. I mean, Brandon is saying that he does not agree with Super Saiyan 5 Vegeta. I agree. I think that it should just be Goku and Vegeta. But then again, I mean, I kind of see where he's coming from in terms of not having Vegeta do it. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And thank you all for watching. Once again, this has been Three Man Broadcast. For those of you out there who don't know who they are, go on ahead and check them out at Three Man Broadcast. They're amazing people. They do all sorts of videos, anime videos, Naruto, Attack on Titan, DBZ, Titanfall, a whole bunch of stuff. So you guys might want to go on ahead and check them out. Thank you all for watching, everybody. This has been Unreal ENT Network. Subscribe if you guys are fans. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit it up with a like and a favorite. Stay tuned for more, and also let us know which topics we should discuss next. And thank you all for watching, everybody. And we'll be seeing you all later. Peace.